Because he's cool. I like Joe Rogan.
So Joe Rogan was talking about what?
DMT and like the whole story about Moses and the burning bush, and that he said if you, I don't know, I didn't read the Bible, so what is that story? Do you know?
Yeah, God talked to him from a burning bush, telling him what to do.
That was the DMT, because if the bush was filled with DMT and it was lit on fire, you could see God. Because that's what people, like the indigenous people, they smoke that stuff and then they ingest it and they go on these like spiritual journeys and spiritual trips.
I didn't have a spiritual trip.
We're not there yet. But yeah, they like sit in the middle of the woods and just like take it in. And they go on these journeys and they see like colors and they see God apparently. So that's where that's another theory, because there's a lot of theories about religion, that Moses probably inhaled a lot of DMT from the burning bush and saw God, or what he thought to be God.
Oh yeah. Well, this is PORTA-Potty Confessions. Your boy Eric coming at you.
I'm busy in the house. I like turtles.
So we were out for a few days on vacation. We went to the Valley, South Padre Island area to visit my dad's side of the family for the very first time. It was a great experience. The thing we want to talk about and focus really on is our experience before that, which before we left, we had gotten marijuana edibles from one of Bumbeezy's friends. It was very intense. This is my first time actually doing it, not my first time smoking. Completely different. And I haven't smoked in about, I want to say 8 to 10 years. So we got these edibles, and it had Blue Dream Hydro in there, which I did not know either. So we get to the valley. We go to South Padre Island. We had a whole itinerary going on. So we ate one apiece, and these things, if you don't know, they usually can take up to a couple of hours to actually kick in. And so we're heading down there. We eat it. About 30 minutes go by, I would say, and we weren't really feeling it. And so we're like, fuck it. Let's just eat the whole thing, which began our downfall. So our goal was to go to a hotel, go to the beach, go for dinner out on this restaurant on the bay called Louis' Backyard in South Padre Island, and watch some fireworks, because they usually do a lot of fireworks and stuff, and go to the pool. So we get there, we check in, and we have a Groupon for this little deal where it's like a little electric car. There's 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the back. It's real small.
It's like a scooter.
It's like a scooter.
With a sidecar. It's called a scoot coupe.
A scoot coupe.
How cute.
Real small. It can go up to 60 miles an hour. Freaking awesome. So, right when we get in that motherfucker, that tiny piece of shit, I felt like I was in a Miata. It hit us. It hit us. Really hard. And so here we are in this little scoot coupe, and we're driving around, and I honestly don't ever remember doing half the things I did. I do remember one part where my hat flew off my head because there's no roof or anything, and we turned around, and I was trying to MacGyver this thing. So I was like, okay babe, what you're going to do is you lean out, you're going to reach down with moving traffic behind us, and you're just going to grab it, scoop it up, and we're just going to go. We're going to go. And then, I came to my senses for like half a second. I was like, oh, that's a bad idea. So then we turned around again, and it still was a bad idea, because when Amanda got off, Bumbeezy got off, she decided she's not going to wait for traffic to go by. She's just going to run in the middle of all the traffic. And she did. She ran in the middle of all the traffic. Everybody was honking at her, and I don't think she knew what she did.
Nope.
So that's a ride or die girl right there. If she's that ride or die to get your hat in the middle of oncoming traffic when you're high to shit, that's when you know you got a ride or die chick. And so we're like, man, I ended up with some sandals. I don't know where I got them from. I bought some sandals. I don't know where. So then we parked it. I don't think we used it for the full hour.
No, it was like 30 minutes because it hit me in the car too. And you're like, oh, you know how you're feeling? I'm like, yeah. You're like, could you imagine driving right now? I'm like, no. And then you were like, oh, well, imagine that and then actually driving. And I was like, oh, no, we need to return this. We need to return it ASAP. I don't feel comfortable.
It was super crazy. And I wanted to go down, like, up and down streets and kind of look at the whole beach, but I only felt comfortable with driving in circles. And I definitely shouldn't have been driving at all. And so we get back. And then we now have to drive my own car back to the hotel. And boy, was I trying to convince myself I was not driving good. I think I was driving under the speed limit, and I thought I was driving like 100. We get back. I park. I don't remember parking, but Bun Beezy remembers me asking her like 8 to 10 times if I parked okay.
Which you did. Perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Because the next morning I went to go check. It was great.
And then so we finally check into the hotel, and we go to the room, and it got worse.
Progressively worse.
Yeah, progressively worse.
Like all body functions shutting down.
We just like laid in the bed the whole day. Like we didn't get to go.
Because we didn't get back into. Okay, so we ate it at like 4. It didn't hit until like 5:30. Then we got back to the hotel at 6, and then we were high until like 11. It's like the only thing I could explain it being is whenever you're drunk, like near blacking out, and that part when you're about to pass out, that was us, but we couldn't pass out.
No.
For like an hour and a half, just us, just like, I need to go to sleep, but I cannot. I can't do anything, but I want to.
And I'm like, oh man, we gotta eat something. Because when we were texting our buddy, and he's like, yeah, I gotta eat something. I'm like, okay. And everything was a mission for me. Like, a mission was to, because they had a pizza little deal going on. And I was like, okay, well, let me get this. I gotta get this. I gotta do it for the team. You know, and then so I get up and I grab it and I jump back on the bed. I'm like, I got it. And then what I didn't consider was that I had to get back up because I had to use the hotel phone to dial in that number because it's a little restaurant in there. So like I'm trying to convince myself I can do this. I can do it. I got this. You know, and in between that time we're just talking about, you know, different random stuff like how high we are and how this sucks and like, this is a completely different high. And I even thought it was laced with something. I was like, are you sure there's nothing else in this thing? Because it was scary. It was definitely one of the up was great, you know, and I was happy. We're having a good time and stuff. It was great. But the down part...
It's just because we were high for so long. And we were like, something's wrong with us.
Yeah. Like, I was pacing back and forth for like 20 minutes. And even my calves hurt the next day because I was pacing some. I don't even remember pacing half the time.
Eric was the paranoid high. He kept asking me, oh, should I call an ambulance? Do I need to call somebody? Are we okay?
Well, you never gave me distinct answers.
Well, I just, because I did prior research before we did it. And I was like, oh, well, this is normal. This is normal. I thought I told you that. Maybe I didn't tell you that.
I don't think you did.
Oh. But you kept asking me everywhere I went. Like, if I went to the restroom, are you okay? Babe, are you okay? Every little thing, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I guess. I wasn't okay, but I was just trying to keep you calm. Like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. It was not fine.
It wasn't?
No. Like, if the hotel was on fire, we'd probably be fucked.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go nowhere.
I'm like, well, we'd probably get out the door, but then be like,
I kind of felt like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
When he thinks he's doing everything perfect, but in reality he was fucking. That's how I felt when I was driving. I was like, dang, I'm nailing this shit. This is me right here. I can drive. But then I was expected like to come out the next day and my car's all fucked up.
No, it was fine.
But okay, yes, it was fine. So I finally came to my senses a little bit to order pizza.
Which I still don't know how you did.
I don't know either. I remember dialing the number, but I don't remember the conversation.
I think you did it a couple times, too.
Did I try a few times? I just remember calling. I don't remember ordering. And then all of a sudden, I hear a knock on the door like 20 minutes later. It felt like 10 hours later. So it's $25. I'm like, okay. And I pull out, I have $40 in cash. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see where this gets me. So I make it to the door. I don't remember that either, making it to the door. I open the door. I give him $40. And he hands me the pizza and the soda. There was soda, right?
Yeah, so
okay.
He ordered
So there was soda. And I was like, he's like, okay, I'm going to go upstairs and get you some change. I'm like, no, go away. And then, so he got a $15 tip from me. And
a weird experience to tell his friends.
So it's a win-win for him.
Because you probably looked high, because we had recorded like 13 minutes of it. Yeah. And we looked lit.
Yeah, I don't remember recording either.
Yeah, but we looked lit. So he probably was like, yeah, the high man in 137. Gave me a $15 tip and told me to go away.
But can you, like, I just don't know. I don't remember holding the phone. I
remember seeing you with the phone.
I had it at an angle, and I don't know how my one arm can just function like that and the rest of my body couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, I was just holding the phone at a great angle, and I was maneuvering it and everything.
Uh-huh.
But my rest of my body I just couldn't do anything.
Yeah, we were like those, those drug-free commercials. They tell you, "Well, you're not the same when you're high." That we were those. People. The melted people on the couch like that. Yeah, that was us. We were melted on the couch.
Yes, no, on the bed.
On the bed, we were just melted. We melted.
Like, and it was crazy because like I felt like it was an out-of-body experience, and then I felt like when I got into my body, I was cool. But then it would just happen right after again. Like, I'd be right back out, and then I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I'd be like, boom, I'd snap back to reality, and then I'd go again. It's like a fucking just big rotation. It's over and over and over.
It's because you were walking around, too.
I thought that would help.
No, that probably made it worse. You're like, okay, I'm walking. Wait, I'm not walking. I'm walking. Wait, what?
And then, like, at one point, after you fell asleep, I knew that I needed to go to sleep. And I knew that whenever we're drunk, how we just like, you just pass out and then you're just asleep. So I kept trying to convince my body, okay, here it comes. I'm falling asleep. And I just fall on the bed and I'm still awake.
Oh. I had to keep my eyes closed for a long time before I actually passed out.
I tried. And then I kept like thinking to myself like, dang, am I going to wake up?
Yeah, me too. That was one of the reasons why I couldn't pass out for the longest. I was like, oh, what if I never wake up?
Yeah.
What if this is the end?
What if this is it?
Yeah. So, but then I was like, you know what? And then logic came back. I was like, okay, when you're drunk and really drunk, you go to sleep, you wake up sober. So that was my mission: go to sleep, wake up sober. Which I did at 11. I was kind of like, but then I saw you in the jacuzzi tub eating pizza. I was like, am I sober? I don't know if I'm sober. This is weird.
Well, I thought like, okay, so we passed out for a little bit, maybe like an hour.
Oh, no, it was more than that. For me, it was like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Was it?
Yeah.
What time did I wake?
You were in the tub at 11. Okay. You woke me up with the tub jets.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can just wash this stuff off.
What?
Wash off my high. Everything else has failed up until this point. Let me try to do something else.
But you probably like coming down.
Yeah, I was coming down already. So I mean, we had a jacuzzi in our suite. And so I started filling it up, and I was like, dang, I want to be like Scarface right now. I want a Scarface moment.
Yes, that was a Scarface moment.
So I was like, okay, so she's asleep. I'm up here. I'm just going to, try to do what I can to come down from this. And, eating does help, but it didn't help in that situation at all. And so, yeah, she saw me in the tub, in the jacuzzi, eating pizza. Like a motherfucking boss.
I woke up, I looked at her like, what are you doing?
I'm eating pizza in the fucking jacuzzi. What's it look like?
And we just spent like another 10 minutes while he was eating just talking about what we just went through.
Yeah.
Is it over yet? I'm not sure.
And I remember prior to all that, when we were still crazy high, we made it our mission to go and get a snack.
Yes, we went to the vending machine. I don't know how we made it to the vending machine.
I had $1, and then we got, what kind of crackers were there?
Like the sour cream and chat. Those cheap ass like test taking crackers they give you in high school.
Yeah,
one of those.
And I don't remember any of it. I remember trying to.
I remember you like really adamant about like, all right, I got the dollar, I got the key, let's go. Like you were keeping us together.
I'm telling you, like I was on a fucking mission.
You were so fucking like, all right, put the dollar in. Which ones do you want? This one? Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the room. Then we got in. Then you grabbed the cups. You filled them with shitty Padre water.
Oh my god!
And then you're like, all right, eat this, eat this, eat this, and here's have some water. Drink this nasty water. And I was like, okay. I was still like, whoa.
I'm telling you, I was on a fucking mission.
You were really focused.
I feel like I was a fucking Navy SEAL right there.
You're focused but paranoid at the same time.
Yeah, but
that was your downfall, as a paranoid.
Yeah, the paranoid part. And I'm like, okay, we talked to Zach, that's my friend, and he's like, you gotta eat. So my mission right now, it's like I'm fucking playing a video game. Like your mission is to get something to eat, and that was after we ordered the pizza, and we're like, okay, fuck, we gotta do this. We gotta eat something. This is gonna taking too long. So I was like, okay, A, we need money. B, we need to leave the room. C, we need to get to the vending machine. So like my whole fucking plot was lined up, like A, B, C, D, and then the final part was getting it in our bodies. So that's what I'm saying. Like I had boom, goal, goal, and then I met all those, and then like I felt like saw something like I said, mission complete.
That's cool.
And like I don't even remember like how it tasted. I couldn't even taste it. I felt like I was eating sand, and that's all I wanted to drink, like water.
Sandy water.
Yeah, sandy, nasty ass water. I'm sure people know if they've been like lived near a beach or been to the beach and tried the water. It's fucking disgusting. I didn't even taste the water. I didn't even taste it. It tasted like regular water to me. That's how fucking crazy it was. Like,
I was still very cognitive, like in my brain. Like my brain knew what to do, but my body was not allowing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just, taking you in, not saying too much, just, in my head. I was having a lot of conversations with myself.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's crazy.
Like, when is this going to be over? Oh, it should be over soon.
Is this going to be forever?
I kept looking at the time like, that's getting later and later. I'm still high? Why is this happening? All right. And then, like, when the pizza came and I tried to eat it, I tried to stand and eat it, but my body was like, you better sit down. So then I went and sat down. I could only get 2 pieces in me. I was like, okay, this is good enough. I think at one point I felt nauseous.
Did you?
I was like, oh, what if my body wants me to throw up so I'll feel better?
Oh,
I thought about that too, because when you get alcohol poisoning, before you get alcohol poisoning, you throw up. So I was like, I wonder if my body wants me to throw up. But then that feeling went away. So that was weird too. I think it was because I was dizzy in my head. My body was standing, and my body was like, yo, shut the fuck down. And I finally got those pieces in me. I was like, all right, lay the fuck down. And I think that's when I passed out finally.
Is that when you finally passed out?
Maybe like 30 minutes after that.
Oh, yeah, because I was still pacing at that time.
Yeah, I was like, why are you pacing? You're like, it's making it better. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down. I did the opposite of what you're doing. I was like,
I know, right?
I'm just gonna chill the fuck out over here and let you be crazy over there.
And I'm telling you, like, everything was a mission. Like when I grabbed the menu, that was a mission. I'm like, okay.
I know, you told me to order pizza too. I'm like, I cannot.
No, that's what I'm like saying. Like, when I was in go mode, I was like, let's do this. Like, and in my head, I was like, I had like different voices in my head telling me to do different things, and I was like, I had to settle on one voice, and I'm like, the one that fucking let's just do this, let's get it over with. It's something we need to do. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta do this for the squad, even though it's just you and I.
It's still a squad.
So I was like, okay, well, I have to get up. That's my main focus, and then I have to get the menu, and then I'm gonna bring it back to the bed. And then we're going to order the pizza. I don't know how we're going to dial the number, but we are. My main focus was to get the menu. And I was like, okay. I was like, now. like Chris Angel, like, now. And so I stood up real fast, grabbed the menu, jumped back on the bed, and I was like, done. And then immediately right after, I'm like, I saw, when you asked me what the number was, I saw that 5-digit number. I'm like, fuck. We got to use a fucking hotel phone. And I was pissed in my mind. I was like, I did all this shit. I did all this. And then I have to get back up now? And so then, like, then we just started talking about other stuff. And then I was like, again, I'm a mission man right here. So then I had to, like, MacGyver my way from the fucking bed. I had to stand on my 2 legs I couldn't even feel. And go to the phone and dial a number. Like, this felt impossible. This was like... fucking difficulty on hard.
Mhm.
You know, that shit was hard.
Mhm.
But I did it.
Yeah.
And I felt accomplished. And what we didn't do was we didn't go eat dinner where we wanted to go. We didn't see the fireworks, even though they were in the backyard. Because the hotel we stayed on was on the beach. Like, we just went to the back and there was the beach, like fucking steps away. Didn't get to go to the beach. I heard the fireworks. I just couldn't pull myself out of bed.
Oh, I was in a dream. I thought I was getting shot at. So that wasn't good.
I just saw, like, I looked out the window and I could see the beach right then. I just saw, like, you know, the colors of the fireworks going off. I'm like,
oh, you got to see it a little bit?
No, I didn't. You know, like, because it's a light. So the lights are going to see, like, the different color lights. But I didn't see the actual fireworks.
Right.
And, like, yeah, so I was like, damn, that sucks. I'm just, like, steps away and I can't sum it up enough to get up and go.
Yep. Well, it makes me appreciate being sober.
Yeah, I mean,
it put a lot of things in perspective that we take for granted, for me at least, like, you know, normal motor functions, being able to just do normal ass shit. I don't know, I feel more appreciative of life.
Do you?
Yeah, I felt kind of clear, some clarity afterwards.
So
that's what I'm trying to put positive I'm going to take out of it. It was like a bad high. But the positive is just like afterwards, you know, like, oh, just us talking right now, we couldn't have done that.
No.
We could have done a lot of things. So that's why I appreciate not being high, being sober, being able to do whatever the fuck I want at that point in time.
Yeah.
Not delayed.
I mean, if I ever tried again, I mean,
I would need someone to have an amount measured out to me, tell me, take this, wait this amount of time, don't add anything to it. Because that's what our problem was, that we got impatient.
Yeah, and we didn't eat.
We did. Well, yeah, we also didn't eat, and I didn't feel hungry either. While we were high.
No, right? That's true.
Because I don't know, it's fucking weird.
Even though I ate the whole pizza by the end of the night.
But you probably didn't have the desire to. You just forcing it in because you thought it was gonna make you better.
Yeah, it was like I had like a scale, like, and the more I ate, the more I felt like it was tipping towards sober. I'm like, yes, come on, eat more. It's less high fuel, but no. It didn't work at all. It did not work.
Lit ever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know there was Dro in there, like Blue Dream. Did not know that. I thought it was just Reggie because that's what everybody puts in there because nobody wants to waste Dro on brownies, so they just put a lot of Reggie in there.
Meh.
I mean, it's just a lot cheaper.
Right.
So, and that's just, like I said, I've never done brownies before, and I haven't smoked in 10 years, so I don't have a high tolerance at all. So my tolerance is super low, and then plus we overate a lot of it. We were on an empty stomach. So
I'm just glad we were in a controlled environment.
Yeah.
Like, we finally got back to the room, and that's where we stayed. Because we were out and about, probably could have died.
Imagine if it hit us like when we started the Padre Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Going to South Padre, the bridge is probably like a mile long to get to the actual beach.
Yeah.
That would have been scary as fuck.
Yes. We would have made it very slowly, probably.
Very slow. Everybody's going to be honking.
But, yeah. I don't know. It was weird.
It is something. You can't take something out of this experience. I mean,
yeah. I felt clarity afterwards. I'm like, you know what? Some things aren't for me.
Yeah. And
you were concerned about it being addictive for you.
Yeah.
But this probably not anymore.
The up was fun.
Yeah, but that was...
I just didn't like that I couldn't function at all.
Yeah.
Like...
It's different because when you inhale it... Because like I said, I did some research. When you inhale it, it comes out as THC, but when you ingest it, your liver produces a different chemical that makes you high, which is significantly more psychoactive than if you were to inhale it. So that's why, also.
Where'd you read this?
I heard from Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. I'm a fangirl.
Yeah, I mean, so... And it still lasted like the next day. I still felt like a regular high.
Oh, did you? I kind of felt like, meh.
I kind of also was glad it was over.
Yes, like yeah.
I
felt great afterwards.
Because like I said, I mean, I was hearing different voices in my head, like telling me to do different things. I'm like, dang, is this what a psychopath feels like?
Oh no, I just had one my regular ass voice
I was paranoid as fuck. Like,
you were really.
Like I'm telling you, like when I was doing those like my mission stuff, like there was like different voices telling me what to do. It's like, nah, just sit here. Another voice is like, okay, get up and just do it. I mean, it's probably just myself, but
right.
I was just
but it
on a
felt
crazy. Yeah, it felt like
split.
Yeah, like separated. Yeah, and I was thinking to myself too, like, man, is this what psychos feel like all the time? Like just arguing back and forth and stuff, hearing one thing, hearing other things, and then they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I always wondered that too, like when psychopaths say like they have like a bad person in them.
Right.
Like, is it like a distinctly different bad person? Do they have like a different voice? Like, does one guy have like a little girl's voice?
Oh, that'd be creepy.
Yeah, and then like the scary voice is like something like sounds like demonic or something.
Oh, like a real deep.
Yeah, like something crazy. And then I started thinking about that stuff.
Oh no!
That's what I'm saying. Like it was fucked up.
Oh no!
Like,
I was more concerned. I think for me, all I was thinking is like, okay, well, this is gonna be over eventually. Then I kept worrying about you. I'm like, I hope he's okay. I don't know what to say to him. Like it was just more. I was still very logical. I just
were you?
Yeah, I just couldn't do shit. Like I knew what was going on, and like I remember you getting up. I remember everything. I just couldn't say shit. I couldn't put things. Well, I put things together in my mind, but to say it out loud, and nothing was happening. And then to move, I was just like, my mind just told me, "Yo, just wait this out." So I don't know. That was my experience. It didn't take me anywhere. I just felt like a vegetable.
Yeah.
It didn't take me, because some people say, remember Buck was saying that people see demons and shit. I'm glad we didn't see any demons.
Yeah.
You start thinking about some fucking demonic shit.
And that's how I kept trying to calm myself down.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this isn't real. This is fake. I mean, it's gonna blow over.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I kept asking you like questions, like, cause I'm like, dang, am I on this level by myself? Am I the only one thinking about all these things?
Yes, because you took your mind there.
I know, and I tried to get out, but I just couldn't. I was already in there. Once you're in there, you can't get out. From what I've been told.
I was like, yeah, am I gonna die? But then again, logically, I'm not gonna die. But I was like, oh, is this what dying feels like? But I already knew that I wasn't gonna die.
Seeing that,
but it felt like we were dying.
Yeah.
But I knew that the feeling and the actual dying were different. See, I don't know. It's just very cognitive still. Like,
I'm just glad I didn't do what that cop did.
Oh yeah. Call the police. We're dying. I think we're we died. We're dead. It felt like that. It did feel like we were just kind of in limbo of life.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a cop that is a YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube. There's a cop that called the cops. A cop that called the cops because he was taking people's marijuana that he busted.
Confiscating it and putting it in brownies.
Yeah, and him and his wife did it, and I guess they ate too much, and yeah, they called the cops on themselves.
Because they thought they were dying.
Yeah, they thought they were dying.
They overdosed.
And the lady, the correspondent, whatever they're called, was like, how's your wife? And he's like, she's barely breathing on the floor and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's laced with something. And
that reminded me of Eric. Like, he was the one calling, and I would be the one on the floor, just trying to let it pass. Yeah. So.
But, I mean, a lot of people have the same experience.
Yeah, we just ate too much. Which is kind of good, because now you know that you don't want to do that again, probably.
I mean, I might try it again, but... No.
But the urge is not, like, now.
I mean, it never was.
Right, yeah, but you were just kind of like, fuck it, we're on vacation.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do something. Yeah. I don't want to be that boring.
Well, and it was weird, too, because I had eaten it 2 nights in a row priorhand, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a little immunity, so that's when I ate a lot, but... Fuck it, no. No. It just made me really, really tired the first 2 nights that I took it. Because I took like a fourth of what we ate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It just helped me go to sleep, which is cool. That helped.
So it sucks we didn't actually get to do anything we wanted to do, but we got a crazy experience out of it.
That was our first. Maybe a last.
Maybe a last.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share with you guys on a little bit what's going on. So if you have any questions, we're debating if we are going to put that video on YouTube of 13, I think it was 13 or 15 minutes where
of us tripping balls.
And that was a high part. And I didn't record the low end because
that was creepy.
I don't know if I want to see myself doing that. But yeah, for now we're done. We got back safe on our vacation. Mr. Doug, he's our dog. He did not like that we left. He peed on my car.
Shit on the carpet.
Shit on the carpet.
Fucking all the shit up.
That's his way of saying, welcome back, bitches. And yeah, I mean, that's it for now. So we're just going to zone out here. This is your boy Eric. And
Fun Bees in the house.
this is Porta Potty Confessions. Y'all have a good day.